Hey, what's going on everyone? Greg here, and just out of the blue, Apple just dropped a last-minute Christmas surprise with the announcement of the new AirPods Max, which takes all of the technologies we love about our small AirPods and puts them into a pair of over-the-ear headphones. Although it is a little more complex than just that, and without Apple giving us an event and showing off all the new design, the features, and some other important information, we need to go over these AirPods Max before you decide to buy them. First off, let's start with the design. Now, my first reaction when I first saw these announced via the press release this morning was, these look different. It was that immediate reaction you get when you see a product with a design that you've quite never seen before, and it's kind of one of those visceral reactions that I feel like a lot of people had when they first saw the original AirPods. I'm sure you'll see a lot of articles stating how weird or how bad the AirPods Max look, and I think within a month you'll see a lot of those same people wearing the same pair of headphones they were mocking, and I feel like every time Apple comes out with a new design, people mock it, and it turns out to be this huge hit out of nowhere, and then people get used to the design. Now, overall, after looking at the design a bit more, I think overall I like the design of these headphones. They look super premium, and even the ear cups are made with aluminum rather than plastic. The frame is also made out of stainless steel, and the ear cups are wrapped with what Apple calls a soft-to-the-touch material for a remarkable combination of strength, flexibility, and comfort. These cups are attached to a telescoping arm that seem to extend and retract smoothly so you can position them comfortably on your head. And they're attached to what I feel is overall the weirdest part of this design, the top of the headband, or as Apple calls it, the canopy. This is made from a breathable knit mesh, and Apple says they went with this design to help with the distribution of weight to reduce on-head pressure. Now, I have no idea if this design claims what it says it does, but we'll have to take Apple at their word for now. And if this is true, that's great, because one of my biggest issues with headphones is that some of them are really uncomfortable to wear if you wear them for a long period of time. And that really does have to do with the buildup of pressure around the ears. So if this design relieves a lot of that pressure, I'm for it. Although I will say that it still looks like the weirdest part of the headphone to me, especially on the pink color. It just looks very strange. I also imagine Apple designed it this way so the headband works more like a handle, so the headphones are kind of easy to pick up. And if we look over at the ear cups, we can see that they're made from a mesh material, and Apple says they're also using memory foam in the ear cushions to create an immersive seal and give pillow-like softness. These also attach magnetically to the headphones, so I wonder if Apple will sell replacement ear cups, and if honestly we'll be able to eventually mix and match different colors or other material options. That was one of the rumors that we had when we first heard about these AirPods Max, and I think that would be a cool idea. Now, the most ingenious part of this design to me is reusing the digital crown from the Apple Watch for controls like raising or lowering the volume, activating Siri, and skipping tracks. The other options here was to use something like a touch-sensitive surface on the ear cups, and other headphones have done this, like my Sony headphones. However, I usually find touch controls on these headphones to be finicky, and often they pick up accidental touches or gestures that I just didn't mean to activate. Apple using a physical rotating dial seems to be a smarter move here, and honestly, if you're in the audio world, who doesn't like a little spinning dial? The AirPods Studio are available in 5 different colors: silver, space gray, sky blue, green, and pink. And here's the worst part. They are pretty pricey. They come in at $550. However, there's more to just the design and the cost. These all have the same technology that AirPods Pro have in them, and maybe then some, as Apple is including not just one H1 chip, but 2 of them, one H1 chip in each ear cup. Apple says this provides 10 audio cores for enhanced computational audio. So not only will this help the overall sound profile of the AirPods Max, but this combination with the gyroscope and accelerometer lets the AirPods Max deliver a spatial audio experience for 5.1, 7.1, and even Dolby Atmos content. This already works on the latest AirPods Pro, and it is actually a really great experience and works surprisingly well on those small little earbuds. I imagine having bigger drivers and a bigger overall soundstage because they're headphones would make that feature work even better on the AirPods Max, but we'll have to wait and see until we actually get them. Of course, just like the AirPods Pro, the AirPods Max also have an adaptive EQ, which Apple says the adaptive EQ tailors sound to the bespoke fit and seal created by the ear cushions, and that they're using inward-facing microphones that will measure what you're hearing and then adjust the frequencies of your music to deliver a rich, constant experience that faithfully reproduces every note. That's what Apple said, not me. They also have active noise cancellation. Again, these already work pretty well on the AirPods Pro, so it will be interesting to see if having even more space to work with on headphones would create a better noise cancellation effect and a better overall seal. But again, I have to wait until I can actually listen to these headphones before I can even comment on that. Of course, it also has the transparency mode, which allows you to listen to the outside environment using the microphones on the AirPods Max. Another feature from AirPods Pro that already works really well, and I imagine it would work the same, if not better, on the AirPods Max. Both the noise cancellation and transparency mode can switch by the press of the included noise control button. But that's not all. There's also other sensors that the AirPods Max uses to detect if the headphones are on your head. So if you're listening to music and you remove the headphones, then the music will automatically pause. When you place the AirPods Max back on your head, it will then resume playback of that song. This can also be done if you just lift one ear cup up from either side of your head. The AirPods Max will pause, and then when you place them back on your ear, it will resume your music, your podcast, or your video, whatever you're listening to, basically. Battery life on the AirPods Max is rated for 20 hours with active noise cancellation enabled. The AirPods Max also come with their own included carrying case, which I guess is similar to the concept of the AirPods Pro case, in that when you put your AirPods Max into this fabric case, the AirPods Max will automatically enter a low power state to help preserve battery life. The case itself looks interesting. It kind of looks like it could double as a sleeping mask. All right, so that's pretty much the AirPods Max in a nutshell, but there's a few other things I want to point out before we end this video. First of all, there's no headphone jack on the AirPods Pro Max. They are just like AirPods in that they are meant to be used with a wireless experience. However, Apple does include a Lightning connection. The Lightning connection, of course, charges the AirPods Max, but it also allows you to use either a Lightning to 3.5mm audio jack, or I'm guessing an adapter to plug these into a traditional headphone jack. Apple sells their own version of this cable for $35, so even though out of the box these are wireless headphones, if you want to use them wired, you do have the ability to do that with a Lightning to 3.5mm cable. Also, the AirPods Max do not ship with a power brick, so just like the latest iPhones and Apple Watches, make sure you have a power brick around so you can charge your AirPods Max, which you probably already do considering it does charge with the same power brick that your iPhone uses, and I imagine most of the people who would be buying the AirPods Max already have an iPhone. Alright, so let's not beat around the bush. I'm a big fan of AirPods and AirPods Pro, but these headphones are $550. They are very expensive, and whether or not you should buy them, I think depends a lot on how invested you are into the Apple ecosystem and how much you'll appreciate the functions like automatic switching between all of your Apple devices. But even with that convenience baked in and the ease of use, it's still a lot of money just to be spending for a few time-saving features. And what these are really going to have to deliver, in my opinion, is amazing sound quality to be worth this price. Right now, I just can't tell you what the sound quality on these is going to be like because I don't have a pair. So if you really love AirPods and always wanted them in a headphone form, these are literally the product you've been waiting for. But I'd probably still recommend waiting for the full review before you decide to plop down $550 on these headphones. All right, everyone, hopefully you found this video helpful and learned a lot about the new AirPods Max. And if you did, please leave me a like. If you want to see more from my channel, including a future review of the AirPods Max, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to help the channel out in any way, make sure you check out some of the affiliate links in the description. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.